What's up guys, I am at Busch Gardens Tampa today. It's been a while since I've vlogged here, since opening weekend for Iron Gwazi, well past forward preview for Iron Gwazi. I don't really have any set agenda for today, I'm just happy to be back here. There are a few closures today. I know Kumba has been closed for a while. It has been testing with employees lately. Don't think it's going to open today. That would be a miracle if it does. And I know Cheetah Hunt has been having some issues too, so that may not open either, but whatever happens, it's going to be a fun day. Oh yeah, Phoenix Rising. That's a thing that I haven't written yet, so I guess that's my agenda for today. Phoenix Rising, and just whatever else I can do today. There's a bush over there that happens to be in Tampa. Let's go in it. Of course, like 5 seconds after I filmed that intro, Cheetah Hunt goes with guests on it. So that's a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting to ride this today, so I'm going to do Cheetah Hunt first thing today. I just did Cheetah Hunt twice, front row and back row, and I timed that perfectly because I got there pretty much before anybody else got there, and now it has like a 20-minute wait. So I did that perfectly. A lot of coaster enthusiasts give that ride a lot of hate. It's a family coaster. Give it a break. It's fun for what it is. Since I'm already in this area, might as well go to Montu and Cobra's Curse next. Montu, I love it. It's still technically my favorite B&M invert, but my last few rides on it have been not so great. And it's probably not gonna be the greatest right now because it is morning right now, but I'm here, I might as well do it. And Cobra's Curse, so let's knock these two out. Alright, just did Montu twice, front and back row again. I like the ride, but I don't think it's my favorite B&M invert anymore. Like the past 3 visits I've had here, every ride I had on it, it's just like, it's fine, but it's just by no means is as good as I remember it being when I thought it was my #1 invert. Not sure where it ranks right now, but I might have to demote that a little bit. And there's a bug on my hand right now. These things are like all over the place, whatever these things are, and they're mating. That's fun. This is a family channel, thank you. Alright, let's do Cobra's Curse next. Well, never mind on Cobra's Curse, I was literally on the ride, then it broke down. And it just recovered from a breakdown right before I got in line, so it's having an off day. I was gonna wait for it, I waited about 5 minutes, and I realized it's already noon, and the park closes at 5, so I have 5 hours to do one whole loop around the park, get footage, and ride everything, so until next time. Oh my god, it's Balby. Ryan for post, give him a boop. It's so funny that, again, I forgot that this coaster was even here, so while I'm here, let's knock it out before I forget about it a third time. cardio's trying. There we go. Did Phoenix Rising twice, did a very back row first ride, second row. I wanted to do the first row, but it was a little bit of a longer wait, and I'm kind of in a time crunch. I like this a lot better than Wolf's Revenge. It's a little bit more intense, more whippy. I think the layout is just a lot more fun than Wolf's Revenge. I mean, obviously the theming is not quite as good overall because of the village that Wolf's Revenge has, but the station's pretty cool for this one too. Very fun, super solid family coaster. Also for Phoenix Rising, what rattle are people talking about? I didn't really notice any rattle whatsoever. I mean, the carbon fiber on the frame was shaking a little bit, but the seat itself, not at all. I think coaster enthusiasts are just getting a little bit too sensitive to roughness. I wouldn't even call it roughness. It's a feature. Enjoy it. Rest in peace, Scorpion. Little did I know, but the last time I was here was my last ride on you. I'm not sure if I'll have time to do Falcon's Fury today. Maintenance has been on it all day, and I haven't seen it cycle all day yet. I mean, I'm trying to get work on it, but I'm probably not gonna be back in this area. I need to venture towards like Shikra, of course Iron Gwazi. I want to finish off the day at Iron Gwazi. Go and take a look at Kumbuk. I've been seeing it doing some test cycles. Have a false hope that it might open today. It ain't gonna open today, but I have a false hope, so let's go check that out. Yeah, as I expected, there's like maintenance riding the ride right now, but it's definitely not going to open today. It has been cycling all day, and I got some footage of it. It's cool to watch it run again. If I had to guess, it's probably going to open within a week of me being here, so I guess there's another reason to come back to Florida. All right, just happened to be walking by Tigress. Practically a walk-on, so might as well give this a ride. Let's go! It's fun. It is what it is. Now for the lesser of the Busch Gardens dive coasters, Shakira. Just did Shikra twice, once front, once back. It was fun, but just wondering why is the splash boneless? For real, I don't think I've ever seen a dive coaster that has a splashdown with its splashdown section just emptied out. I thought this normally acts as a brake for the ride. I actually didn't know these things could operate without the water in there, but I guess they can. The more you know. All right, time for the final mission of the day. Is getting back on Iron Gwazi, and I want to see if this will stay as my #1 coaster of all time. Currently, Voltron is a very close #2. Ride of Happiness could possibly sneak into that spot also, but let's see how many rides we can get on this and see if it holds up. I just did Iron Gwazi 3 times. I started in the back row, then I did row 5, then I did a front row. After my first ride in the back row, I really did not think this was my number 1 anymore. I was kind of, I want to say I was disappointed. It just wasn't as breathtaking as I had remembered it. So I thought, this might lose its spot at number 1, but then I did row 5 and it was like astronomically better. I'm like, what? This has always been a back row ride. And then I just did a front row and that was even better. This has never been a front row ride to me. So I got some processing to do. I don't know if this is still number 1 or not. Let's do a montage and let me see if I can marinate on it.
So apparently, when I drive 16 hours from Tampa after work, I was so tired that I forgot to film an outro. So here we are. This was a very fun day at Busch Gardens Tampa. It was very nice to go around the park without much of an agenda, besides riding Phoenix Rising and getting back on Iron Gwazi. Phoenix Rising was a cute coaster. I know in this vlog I said that I liked it better than Wolf's Revenge. After thinking back on it, I'd say both coasters are neck and neck. But Wolf does have the edge, simply because of the theming. Kumba opened later that same week I was in Florida, so I missed it by a few days. Gives me another reason to come back. Montu, I really think I have to demote it for my favorite invert. Here's a hot take for you. After this Florida trip, I went to Cedar Point for Halloween weekends. I got many rides on Raptor, which has always been a solid B&M invert for me, but never close to my favorite. But after the insane rides that I got on it that week, and after the many lackluster rides that I've gotten on Montu lately, sorry Montu, Raptor is my favorite B&M invert now. Is Iron Gwazi still my number 1 overall? For now, I'm going to say yes. Voltron is a very close second, and it is a much more complete ride. But I cannot deny how crazy intense Iron Gwazi is. Iron Gwazi was definitely running slow on this day. But even so, my rides in the middle and the front were absolutely insane. I've always thought this was a back row coaster, but for this visit, it was a front row coaster for some reason. So Iron Gwazi, you're safe for now, but Voltron could possibly sneak into its place in the future. And with that, I'll wrap this video up here. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next loop.